he rolled a perception check as well. Oh, goodbye. Bye-bye!
You get the exact same thing that Tiffany understood.
You know what? I'll roll a perception check as well. And I'm stupid, so I don't realize anything. But I'm here as a character, and I'm extremely important.
Yeah, man. Just like, wow, this is a really big room.
There's a window over there.
Oh, it's so amazing. Windows.
I love windows.
I gaze at him with concerned look.
I'm like, okay then, now that we've disclosed this, I'll look around and see if there's anybody around that I can talk to ask about for like items and stuff.
So as you've noticed before, it's essentially just a giant empty building, hollow, nothing in there except this gem. The windows and the door.
Well then, I guess we're going through the right door then. Come on everyone, let's go back outside. Try again.
Like, this is the Mage's College or whatever,
Wait,
right?
can I try and activate the gem?
Yeah.
What do I do?
I'd probably say because you know how to activate it. Basically, you need to channel a spell into it.
Okay, then I channel like the spells that I have for offensive.
And they kill us and we all die.
Any spell.
Quick, cast Hex on it so it takes extra damage.
Just cast a cantrip, man.
End me.
You have infinite uses of cantrips.
Okay, yeah, I cast Chill Touch on it.
So as you raise your hand to this gem and you cast Chilling Touch into it, these strange arcane symbols start to form on the walls all around the building. The doors slam shut behind you.
Why'd you do that for?
I know how to open this.
I can't believe you've done this.
You kind of step back as light starts to sort of shake left and right and fade different objects into this room. First you notice a bookcase appears, and then a desk, and then more bookcases, and then lights from the ceiling, and this whole sort of room rematerializes around yourself. And you're now standing
You were saying, Tiffany?
in the same shaped building, but the walls are now adorned with books and desks. And there is one gentleman.
Oh.
He appears to be high elf in nature.
I call up to him.
What'd you say?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello there.
Hello.
He kind of gives you a smear look and goes, I see, so you figured out how to activate it then.
Your
Yeah.
acting gets better.
You cast magic, wow.
Yes, an incredibly complex puzzle. I'm surprised it took you that long.
Oh,
Wow.
a sarcastic person, eh?
Is this Draco Malfoy?
Okay.
So is this...
Are you the mage?
What's the point of this?
I am Hirian. I am the bookmaster of Rast.
Master of Books. So can you help us? I think we're looking for some items maybe to buy to help us. Or books maybe?
I'm looking for a spell book.
This is not a place where they sell cheap trinkets.
I thought you said shit there.
If it is a book you seek, I suppose I can spare some time to help you.
Yes, please.
I'm looking for spells.
Me too.
What kind of spells?
Magical spells.
Arcane spells.
Yeah.
He kind of gives you a sneer, and he goes back to what he was doing before,
Oh
which
my
was
god.
reading a book.
Hey, don't you ignore me?
Don't you dare, you fucker!
I mean, even I realized that what you just said is stupid.
What I said was stupid?
You're looking for spells arcane in nature. All spells are arcane in nature.
Oh, right.
Yes, what you just said is stupid.
Not just Slytherin.
Wait. Give 1 sec.
Was there something particular I could help you with?
Oh, could I technically learn spells here just for no reason whatsoever?
You should give him an ask.
I like
Do you have
spells.
a book that could help me master a spell called Summon Sword?
Summon sword. And he he puts his hands together, and this strange arcane glow begins to envelop his hands, and it seeks up over all of his body, and he disappears from your sight. And you
Come on, man.
hear very distant, "Wait here."
But I want a book too.
Well, I asked first, so get
I
wrecked.
want one relating to nature spells, like fire and water and stuff like that.
So
Stop
you,
twiddling.
you wait for around 5 minutes before he rematerializes in front of you. He goes, "I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the necessary qualifications for that spell."
Excuse me?
Excuse.
What does that even mean?
Can I ask instead?
He checked my character sheet and realized I'm a paladin level 1, so I don't have any spell slots. Is that what just happened?
No.
Oh.
Can I ask if you could look for any books relating to nature, like water, plants? Like, do you know how we got the materials? Anything? Oh wait, a book I could use to tell me how to use materials for spells? Because I've got that giant eye and I have no clue what to use the giant eye for.
So this time he walks from a desk to a bookshelf behind you. He raises his hand to it, and a sort of red glow emanates from his hand, and the bookshelf kind of shimmers in the same way that the entire room sort of came into existence. And all the books on the shelf seem to change. He runs his hand down the spine of all the books and he pulls out one. He walks back over to the desk. He goes, puts it on the desk and he slides it towards you.
Thank you. What's the title of this book?
Spells and Components.
Thank you. Am I allowed to take this? Do I have the qualifications to?
All books lent by the Mages College cannot be taken off premises.
So can I take notes, basically?
You may.
Okay. I flicked through the book to find spells relating to scorpion parts, like the eye, the poison, and stuff like that. What do I find?
So this isn't something you'd be able to do over a couple of minutes. It would probably take you a few hours, you gather.
I still want to ask. Why don't I match the qualifications?
Can I get a book too, please?
Can
Well,
I
I
sit
didn't-
for
I
just
didn't
like
get a
an
book.
hour or so until I have to go to this meeting and just take notes?
Yeah, you can do that.
How many hours would it take? So I've only got 3 hours.
Well, you can take 3 hours to learn as much as you can from this book.
Oh, I'll do that.
Like, can I ask why the fuck didn't I meet any for qualifications?
I'll
What
take
the
time
fuck
out.
is wrong with this guy? I'm perfectly capable of casting magic. 100%. I don't suck whatsoever.
So he, are you asking this to him?
Well, yes, I'm asking, why don't I have the qualifications?
He sort of walks over to you and he grabs your hand and sort of runs his fingers down your palm and up your arm.
Oh, this is getting saucy.
What
Turns
the
you-
fuck?
Turns your hand over. He does the same thing on the back of your arm. He then asks you to turn around.
What the fuck is wrong?
Runs his fingers down your back. And you feel this kind of like a spark from within like your heart and your lungs. It's kind of like a flicker of electricity, but it's not quite shocking.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a it's sort of like a running of water, but it's protruding from the innards of your body outwards. He says, "Your
Pathetic.
your arcane pathways do not show enough promise to use spells of that caliber."
Oh. Well then.
Why don't you just go to the blacksmiths where you belong and you won't be disappointed?
With that, you notice that as he
You
walks
don't
back to his
understand.
desk,
You
he's
don't
got,
understand
like, a-
any of this, and I wanna run out of the room.
I also like ask for books related to infernal magic.
He gives you a
like,
sharp
oh.
look, because that kind of magic is forbidden.
No, wait. But
At this point, you notice that he's staring at you intently. Like
well,
he's sort of trying to size you up.
I'm
analyze
trying
you almost.
to devise ways to defend against it. I'm here to guard these guys, and we don't know which bandits or exiles may be hunting for a quick silver or coin.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
What a clever ruse.
Deception
No,
is
is it
what and what?
Roll a d20, add your deception modifier. I think my sound is gone.
Do you not hear me? Hello.
It's 3 plus
And I'm back.
plus 2.
Why? What about the
It's fine.
15? You rolled a 15 earlier.
What do you mean 15?
That was way earlier.
Oh.
That was
Yeah.
for the deception. Okay. Wasn't that for? I thought that was for the deception check.
It's 5. It's 5.
He sort of sneers at you. He goes, "A warlock." He kind of shuts his book, and all of the shelves sort of shimmer. And you're still in the same room as you are, but all the bookshelves are now empty. Like where the books were, they kind of flickered out of sight.
What?
The book Tiffany is currently looking through. It sort of shimmered for a second, but it's still there on the desk in front of you. But
Thank you.
it seems like some sort of arcane energy is attempting to pull it from you.
Please, Chen, no. Don't do this to me.
He's now just looking at you dead in the eye, and he's got a more aggressive stance.
Beef.
Calm down, my friend. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
I agree, he's friendly. Just let me take notes.
The Order of Shaltir does not take kindly to your type of magic around here.
His fault.
It's not the Tiffany. I can handle this.
Oh, I'm saying that, like, not in character.
It's the magic we choose to learn is the magic we can use to better ourselves and become more than what we are.
This is
We-
true, but when one makes a pact with a demon, this complicates things.
One does what must one do to survive.
Indeed. That does not change the fact that the Order of Shaltir does not shine kindly to warlocks.
There are a group of fools who do not understand that this world is what it is, and they fear what is the truth of
Or
our
maybe these
magic.
fools have witnessed the chaos that can be brought about by such lax attunement to magic. And with that, the book that you're looking at, Tiffany, the arcane force sort of wins out,
What?
and your book also disappears.
Did I take anything from it?
You managed to glean a few notes over
Thank you.
the nature of different types of casting.
Right, fair enough.
I think we worn out our welcome here. Let's get out of here, guys.
Well, I'm not even in the same room anymore. I already
Sorry.
run out.
Sorry, they left.
I still need to have the meeting with the mayor, but as soon as that's happened, we can go. Because I think if we get a teleportation thing, it might be quite handy maybe in the future if we need to get out of somewhere fast.
So about let's say an hour has passed while you've been in here before Murdoch's aggression kind of aggravated the situation to this
So
level.
how long did I leave? Like 2 minutes ago to this event?
I'd say around 30 minutes maybe.
30 minutes? That would mean I'm all the way to the down to the blacksmith, probably.
Is that where you go?
Yeah.
That's fine, yeah. You can
Okay,
talk
cool,
to the
yeah.
blacksmith.
So you've managed to wander your way to the northeastern side of the city, and over here you can. The smell of iron and soot sort of hits your nose. You can tell this is the working class area, I guess, where it's very labor heavy on this side of the town.
Yeah, so there's a...
You can generally get the idea of where Blacksmiths is from the smoke which is bellowing from the buildings.
So I walk there and I see if I can see the smith.
So as you approach this building, you notice that there is a portly gentleman outside with very shaggy hair. He's got a long beard, and you notice him to be a dwarf. He's got kind of squinted eyes. He's wearing a heavy leather apron.
Torbjorn!
Are you
He's
from...
quite jacked.
Jen, are you by any chance from Blizzard? Because
Torbjorn.
it's always with the fucking dwarfs.
This is the first dwarf you guys have run into.
This
What?
adventure. Last time someone had a weapon shop, it was also a dwarf.
Dwarves are good with metals.
Yeah, the
But
little
still. Alright, so I approach this guy. And I ask, can you make weapons better?
So this guy is very intent at what he's doing. He seems to be hammering quite heavily at what appears you can gleam is a sword blade, maybe. You're not entirely sure, but it's very loud, and he pays no attention to you whatsoever.
I shout, excuse me? Smith?
He drops his hammer to the floor. He turns
Yeah,
around,
I just
sort of-
realized you're doing sorry. Go on.
sort of well, not aggressive, but he comes on strong, if you will, and say, "What do you want?"
I would like an upgrade for my weapon, if you can do such a thing.
Show me your gear.
I take out my warhammer.
He sort of grabs it from your hand pretty forcefully, and he puts it over to next to the gleaming hot blade that he was working on over his forge. He sort of begins to run his hands over it, turns it around. You know, he's giving it a good once over. Goes. And what exactly would you like done to it?
To make it stronger, sturdier, more powerful.
He sort of rubs his cheek. The soot from his hands kind of rubs off in his beard, but he doesn't seem to care too much. He goes, "You want me to just reinforce it? No other adjustments?"
I mean, how much would it cost to like attach a blade to one side?
Blade? He kind of looks up to the air. He goes, "Maybe around 200 to 300 gold."
And how much would the simple reinforcement cost?
The blade is sturdy enough as it is. I'm not sure how more reinforced I could make it.
Hmm.
You should get a keychain hanging off the end.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose that's all well then.
Is that all?
I suppose so.
I'll be off with you. Don't waste my time. And he
Hey, I grab my
turns
hammer.
back to hammering his steel on the forge. He pays no attention to
I
you.
get my hammer, walk away, and come to the conclusion I need a lot of money.
What time is it now on the game?
So I'd say this is about 2 hours passed, like in total between all of you,
Right, okay,
and you're kind
so
of
like
meeting
11.
up. Yeah, so you're kind of meeting up around the
Can I just approach a
central
random,
eastern side.
let me rephrase that. I would like to approach a random stranger and ask him what's the weird building next to the mayor's house with the unfriendly fellow in it.
So as you're walking back towards the center of town, you manage to catch an elderly fellow.
What the fuck? So this is the guy I'm talking to now.
What did you say, Sonny?
Excuse me, old man, could you tell me what's the...
Old? I'll have you know I'm only 50.
Excuse me, middle-aged man. Could you tell me what is the rundown building next to the mayor's house?
Next to Kamia's house, and he begins stroking his beard, this long white beard which kind of stretches down to around his stomach. I don't know what you're talking about.
There is a rundown...
Hold up, sound.
Where?
Go.
Alright, I talk to him as a little louder. There is a wooden house next to the mayor. Where?
What'd you say?
I fucking shout at
He
the
kind of
guy.
cocks his ear.
There, I
Leans
shout
closer
as
to
long
you.
as I possibly can. There is a wooden house next to the mayor's house.
Oh my god, the sound went again.
What?
Go.
What is in it? Who lives there?
Mayor's house?
Next to the mayor's house.
Next to Gomea's house is the Mage's College.
The rundown! The rundown wooden house next to it.
Ah, I know the one you speak of.
Fucking finally.
It's mine. And then he drops down dead and dies.
Yeah, he just has a heart attack.
And then you'll never know.
Are you kidding me?
No, not really. That's old Greymore's house, I believe.
Old who?
What does he do?
Sorry, guys, man. I will definitely sort this out for whenever. I'm not sure what's going on.
We can.
It might be my drivers.
Wait, so you can't hear us anymore again?
I can now.
Finish up
So I was
soon.
asking, what was I asking? I forgot. What does he do? That was I was asking.
Oh,
What does Seymour do?
Greymore.
Yes.
He lives next to Gamea.
What is his profession?
Okay, can we
A
ask?
professional.
Can we can we ask somebody else?
You're not even here.
Pharrell Williams.
You know what? Thank you for your time, old man. I'll be leaving now.
Time? I believe it's around 11 o'clock.
It's high noon.
I walk away to see if I can find someone else who understands my words a little better.
Oh, have a nice day.
I can't breathe. Call 911. Call 911.
This is you storming off and he's like,
Oh my god, that was so fucking insane, Jen. What? How are you doing that, man? That is so good. I'm crying over here. I can't take it. Okay,
Do I find someone else?
please carry on.
So I'd say by this point, you wasted about 10 minutes talking to this old guy, trying to get him to understand.
Time.
Do I find someone else?
Well, at least we know his name. Well, the Luke's character. I keep forgetting his name.
Tutorial, like tutorial.
I need to write them
Oh my
down.
God. Time.
Do I find someone else?
So as you're walking back through town, you do it. You notice Tiffany and Murdoch.
Marduk.
I'm at the mayor's house now. I'm waiting for my appointment.
So that's the only two people I see.
Oh my god, he's
You guys, because the way time has worked for this point, they've just left the Mage's College, and you've just finished talking to this old guy, and you've met up around the teleportation circle towards the southeast corner,
Okay.
around here.
Right, okay. I need to go to the mayor's house though.
Didn't you want to go to the library at one point?
Yeah, but it's better to go to the mayor's house first because I think we only have half an hour left before my meeting
Okay.
with them. So I can go there now, and if you can wait in the waiting room, and I can try and get 3 seals off of him. Because I feel like if Luke's there, he'll just end up shouting at somebody.
Very
Tutorial's
true.
there.
I mean,
just
I
have-
won't shout at anyone. They might shout at me.
So as the three of you approach the mayor's house, you do notice the door to that ramshackled hut, Greymore's house. It's open, and you see this sort of decrepit figure in the doorway, and as he sees you, he slams the door.
What does he do? Sorry.
He slams the door. You don't manage to get a good look at him, other than he looks a little worse for wear.
So someone's been beating him.
No. By worse for wear, I mean his
He's
hair's
old.
grown out, his beard's long.
Oh, you just mean he's old.
Flecks of brown and grey. You can't really tell much about him, like, from what you saw. It was rather quick. Like, as you came around the corner, he slammed the door.
I'd just like to knock on the door and say, if you ever need help, Greymore, you can come to the Dragonborn tutorial.
Go away! Go away!